Hello everyone, welcome to SW Gaming Channel. With the PlayStation 5 launching on November 12th at first gamers, it is looking like a busy Christmas for the AAA titles that we are more than willing to sink our lives into. The console war has never been as heated as it is right now. And whether you are a Sony or a Microsoft fan, it's just an incredible time to be a gamer right now. But if you did have to choose between one and your choice happened to be the PlayStation 5, then you are looking at a variable smorgasbord of fantastic games to fill up your library on launch day. This is the top 10 PlayStation 5 games that launched in 2020. Number 10, Destruction All-Stars. It's quite costly, $50 to the start. It released on November 12th. Destruction All-Star is a PS5 exclusive launch title, a vehicle combat game. Destruction All-Stars pit two teams of 6 against each other in a battle to destroy cars. Once the vehicle is destroyed, you can try to take out other players on foot while dodging any obstacles. It looks to be quite chaotic. Number 9, Immortals, Fate and Rising Shadow Master Edition. It's currently $49.94 on the market. It's going to be released on December 3rd. This game has come out of nowhere and impressed many players thanks to its Breath of the Wild open world, colorful art style, and the worryingly difficult task of rescuing the Greek gods from the clutches of the Mad Titan. This game was once called Gods and Monsters and was announced as an Xbox title, of which it released on first, but it is coming to PS5 and looks like it might be creeping into the library as one of the best games on release.
Immortals Fenyx Rising.
Number 8, Sackboy: A Big Adventure. It's now $60. and it's gonna be released on November 12th. The next entry in the Little Big Planet series we also released alongside the PS5 in November. Sackboy: A Big Adventure is a 3D platformer played from isometric perspective that features both solo and cooperative play. There will be a new, bigger adventures in the sequel, all in shiny 4K 60 FPS with ray tracing. We can't wait to see our little Sackboy in the cleanest graphics possible. We imagine this will be a calmer, slower pace of gaming compared to some of the other bloodthirsty releases on the PS5, but we welcome a tranquil adventurer.
Vast oceans full of the kind of nasty stuff you find in oceans. Snowy mountains that are very chilly indeed, and yes, even the terrificating void that is outer space. All on his way to becoming a knitted knight and ridding the world of Vex and his nightmarish terrors. Oh, come on! We can do better than that. I said nightmarish terrors.
Number 7, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. It's now $70 and released on November 13. Call of Duty Modern Warfare is one of the biggest COD launches in history, thanks to its enormously popular Warzone mode. But its new Black Ops entry is building on what makes Call of Duty great, with a new zombie mode, improvements to Warzone with new maps and weapons, and a brand new single-player campaign that takes place during Cold War, obviously. Rumors are that this game will feature still the usual controversial story mode full of morally questionable tasks for you to complete as a player. But if you would rather to skip the solo story, there's a wealth of brilliant online fun to be had.
This war was a lie. There is no truth, only who you choose to believe. I know you won't fail.
Pre-order now.
Number 6, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. It's currently $49.94 and released on November 12th. Valhalla was an expected but welcome entry to Assassin's Creed franchise after the smash hit increase Odysseus, but we cannot wait to get our Viking on and start hacking down some notes. A teaser trailer and gameplay review for the Xbox Series X gave us more than an idea as what we can expect, but we're ready for some of the best mountainous, snow-capped landscapes we've seen since Skyrim first grayed our screen, rendered in stunning 4K with advanced ray tracing and massive open world possibilities. Swan diving into a Hellblade would have never looked so good.
They scour the lands of England, lands they will never defend, never love. The time has come to speak to them in a language they will understand.
Oh, somebody tell me. Answer if you can. Oh, somebody tell me.
Shield!
What is the soul of man?
Number 5, Watch Dogs Legion, $49.99 on the market and released on November 12th. Watch Dogs Legion has been in development for a while. It was originally expected to land on PS4 and Xbox One in March, but then of course, a sudden global health crisis happened. Watch Dogs Legion has since been delayed. It looks like an enormously fun and chaotic game, as you can literally take the role of any character model in the game and play through the whole story as whoever you choose. With thousands of potential heroes to play as, from little old women to bloodthirsty revolutionaries, you must fight your way through a dystopian, post-Brexit London and bring justice to the people.
Taking hold of the city for their own purposes.
We didn't set that bomb. We defused it.
Do you think it really matters at all?
But they're just the tip of the iceberg. London's real threat is Zero Day.
If you don't help me, Zero Day wins, which means we all die.
We've got to take the fight to him.
While you've been running around trying to save London, you've actually been arming us for a war.
Ever consider leaving these security threats to the authorities?
The only way we're going to stop London from falling into total oppression is to recruit and take the city back.
Welcome to DedSec.
Oh, you still think you're here to save London? I'm afraid that's not going to happen.
Enough talk. Let's take back London.
Number 4, Cyberpunk 2077. It's also $49.94 on the market, and the release date is November 19th. Polish developer CD Projekt Red changed the RPG landscape with its breathtaking The Witcher series, and is now putting all the experience to use creating its own take on the classic Blade Runner dystopian future. Not only does it feature the one and only Keanu Reeves, yes, actual Keanu, the game will also features one of the deepest customization systems we ever seen, even going as far as enabling you to carefully construct the components of your gender and your genitalia. From gunfight to races, it looks like a Polish studio wants to create its very own take on the GTA formula, only infused with the storytelling chops that make The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt such an incredible experience.
All right, start her up, Bug. Why don't you go to the bathroom, wash up, we gonna be with you in a minute. Oh, come on, man. Your neck. It's a mess.
While hotel security has yet to comment, we do know the suspect seems to have fled the scene.
Initiating combat mode.
Go!
Destination confirmed.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about! Alright, in and out, bitches! We're rich! Oh, we are going to the major leagues, Jackie! Jack? Oh, shit! No. Okay, get to a clinic, now.
Mr. Wells' condition is critical.
Go!
Immediate medical
It's gonna
help
be okay.
is required.
Just hold on. Hey, just think about all the good shit we're gonna have, huh? I'm sorry. Take the
fucking chip decks.
Every corporal cop in this city's gonna be blasting down these doors after what you and your psycho friend did. We didn't need all this cocksucking attention, damn it.
Wake the fuck up, samurai. We have a city to burn.
Number 3, Godfall, costs $70 and released on November 12th. Godfall, which is currently being created by Borderlands developer Gearbox in cahoots with Counterplay Games, a studio that works on God of War, has been officially confirmed for holiday 2020 and is the first in and is developer cause of new genre of video game, a looter slasher. The loot slasher works by merging the loot to win mechanics of Borderlands with a good dole of old-fashioned player skill to win, with gamers rewarded for playing well and not just reliant on talented grinding for great gear in order to progress. I think that great in-games item will no doubt help with in-game progression, but if you play well then you progress faster and most likely you get access to even better gear, which will obviously give the hero in question bragging rights. Number 2, Demon's Souls. It's about $70 and released on November 12th. Over a decade ago, From Software took its first swing at the action RPG formula, creating and why its spiritual successor became the entry that really put the studio on the map. Demon's Souls were the progenitor for the precise combat mechanics, labyrinthine maps and relentlessly aggressive boss fights. Blue Point Games is in charge of the remake, and it looks to retain all of the challenges of the original along with the performance and visuals upgrade afforded by new gen hardware. And here we have number 1 on the list, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. It's between $50 to $70, so you're looking at a range of $50 to $70, and released on November 12th. Spider-Man Miles Morales is a launch title on PS5. It takes place 1 year after the event of Marvel Spider-Man and sees Miles square off against the Tinkerer and a tech-savvy criminal enterprise. It's available to pre-order in 2 editions. For $50, you can get the base game, while the $70 Ultimate Edition also comes with a remastered version of the Marvel Spider-Man. Miles Morales is a whole new game from the first, with a new protagonist, new powers, and new enemies, but following on from the same story in New York City. The first game is widely considered one of the best Sony exclusive games ever released. It is easy to see Miles Morales receiving the crowd for the next generation. I hope you can enjoy the list and find out the game that you want to play. And if you think there's a great PS5 game that should be listed, please comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe and click the bell icon to get new video updates. And thanks for watching. I see you guys in the next video.